Here's what they don't tell you as a widow about your faith, that your spirituality, your religion, your belief, it just might change. When I was widowed, I was of the firm belief that if I did what I was supposed to do, I was a good person. I followed the religion. I went to church. I was a devout Christian, that bad things wouldn't necessarily happen to me. If this happened to me, it had to be something terrible that I had done to deserve this. And I didn't want to believe in a God that would do that. Not just to me, but to my kids. I felt frustrated by a God that would take my children's father, that would take the opportunity to be a father away from a good man who all he wanted to be was a good father. And it frustrated me that there seemed to be no answers. There seemed to be a lot of people telling me, oh, lean on God and lean on the Bible and lean on the scripture and lean on his word. And nobody was able to tell me how. How do I lean on God? How do I lean on the scriptures? How do I connect with something that doesn't feel like it's speaking directly to my situation, being 27 years old with 2 babies, that was something that God would do. And so I did wind up losing and feeling like I doubted my faith very much. I looked into other religions, called myself finding the Torah, thinking that it was something different than the beginning of the Bible. I was a little disappointed. But yeah, I bought a Quran, I bought a Kibra Nagas. Like I was doing yoga. I was doing everything trying to find something else. And outside of religion, I started thinking, well, there's got to be something that can be my firm foundation that I can believe in, that isn't going to get snatched out from under me, isn't going to change somehow, isn't going to let me down. So I started doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I started trying to fill the space that my husband left behind, fill the space that I felt religion was filling before with things outside myself. And after a few years, I realized that did not work. The way I found my way back to my faith was actually through logic. I am a very logical person, and the way that I understood things and the way that I could depend on things was if they made logical sense. And so I started dabbling into behavioral science. And what behavioral science taught me was that your personality, your core values, who you are, have a lot of influence on what it is you're here for, how it is you're supposed to process things, the best way that you can show up as your best self, and what to believe in no matter what. Those pieces of you can be your firm foundation. And then guess what? I understood, just like that, the idea that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. It was like God was sitting there in the text like, is that right? Did I just like make you perfect for this? Did I make everything inside you be something you can use? Did I give you something that you can rely on? Did I? Tell me more. And I was like, okay, God, I see what you did there. In a nutshell, there's much more to it. But that brought me at least back to open my mind about building relationship with God, not just religion. Did your religion or your faith change when you became a widow?